same thing. You said the same thing with the incest thing. Yes, I believe that if there is no harm, there is no problem with an individual. I was asking specifically you to have intimacy with their own adult child.
I didn't say anything about myself.
As long as yes, you did.
I didn't say anything about myself.
You did.
No. I said if there was no harm,
yes.
The wording here is very clear. This is a hypothetical, which is not possible. If there was no harm, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the harm is. It's the hypothetical.
What's the harm?
It doesn't matter what the harm is. That's not how this works. That's not how it works. Tell me the harm.
No, tell me the harm.
That's not how it works.
You don't believe. You're the one who said I don't believe in good and bad.
Okay,
There's no hellfire. There is no heaven.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're making an allegation.
Did you not go to the podcast with Armin or interview, and he said to you, "What is wrong with incest?"
Yes, he
did. You said, "No, it's harm. You did this. No, it's harm." And he's like, "No, what's the harm? What's the harm? What's up?" And then he's like, "Objectively, is there any harm?" He was like, Actually, no, there is no harm."
No, it wasn't. That wasn't about incest in general. It was about two consenting individuals who cannot procreate. If there is any harm in that, is there harm in that? Can you demonstrate harm in that? No, you can't. I can't demonstrate harm in that either. Okay. That doesn't have anything to do with justifying or glorifying incest.
Okay. The condition is a harm factor. You said if there is no harm. I'm asking you, what is the harm?
I don't care what the harm is. I am telling you, you are misrepresenting the position.
What's the harm?
I never said I would do anything.
Okay, what's the harm?
I said if two individuals were to do that and there was no harm, there would be nothing wrong with it. But that is not reality. I clearly and explicitly said to you, but that is not reality.
Okay, a grown man, let's call him A, and his son, grown adult who's 18 years old. They want to use protection and have intimacy. Is there anything wrong with that?
I think probably it is, yes.
Okay, what's wrong with it?
Well, first off, it is. Wait, you said the child is what? Is grown up?
No, he's an adult. Two consenting adults.
I think it is detrimental to society.
Like
I would
how?
say it is.
Like how?
I would say it is terrible. It is dumb. It is undesirable.
Why is it terrible? Why is it, you're an atheist. What are you talking about?
Because it normalizes a harmful concept, even if the case in and of itself does not cause any direct harm.
Prove it.
Does not cause any direct harm.
You're talking about the harm factor. You're talking about the harm factor. Prove it.
I'm telling you that it doesn't cause any. I'm telling you it doesn't cause any direct harm. What do you want me to prove?
Thank you. So it doesn't cause any direct harm.
No,
so
I'm telling you. Since although the case in and of itself does not cause any direct harm, it normalizes a specific practice, which is extremely detrimental to society, which is why it is detestable and undesirable. So if you normalize a harmless form of incest, for example, it is a normalization of incest in general, or moving toward a normalization of incest, which in most cases is harmful and undesirable.
So that means you have an issue with homosexuality. Two consenting adults. If a lot of men indulge in homosexuality.
I don't know why we're still talking about this, because I'm still supposed to ask you about
Don't run away. Don't run away. We cannot procreate.
We're not running away. You are.
So 1 second. So you have an issue
We are
with
here because you are supposed to answer my question about why you didn't accept the debate.
Because you're seeing two consenting men who want to have intimacy with each other. You believe it will have a greater consequences on society, because if all of them did, there would not be procreation. Therefore, you're against homosexuality. So
no, that's not how homosexuality works. People do not engage in homosexuality.
You're lying. Define
homosexuality. That's not how.
Define 8 p.m. Define
people
Friday.
Do not.
Define. No, define.
People do not become homosexual or start engaging in homosexual interactions because some people do it. People have sexual preferences and desires. That's not how it works.
Exactly.
If you are secretly gay, that's not my problem. But I will not engage in homosexual interactions because others do it.
I don't want to speak over you. This is my point. That is their sexual preference. Incest. A grown adult man and his grown adult child who use protection. There is no harm. There is no harm. And
that's not a sexual preference. That's not how it works.
No, there is no harm. One of my family members sent me your video, and they were like, "Yeah, see this guy," and I was like, "Do you know this guy's pro-incest?" I swear to God, his mouth went like this. No, he's not. I said, "Yeah." I said, "Watch this video." He never sent me a video ever again in his life.
Well, your point is just because I say something about you and show people a certain footage, that doesn't mean it's true. You're talking nonsense.
If there is a dead corpse, let's suppose you pass away and somebody comes and wants to rape your dead body. Is that right or wrong? Is that right or wrong?
Just come back to the stop deflecting and going into completely different territory. Ali Dawah.
Listen. If you
we're still at talking about a debate. You are already not keeping up your agreement to answer my 5 questions. So please stop deflecting.
You cannot answer. You know why? You're ashamed. And you are somebody who wants to come and question us on morality. You, somebody who cannot bring any evidence to why incest is wrong, why necrophilia is wrong. You cannot bring evidence. You want to bring us morality.